Well, tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, California has done it again. We know California is a super Democrat-ran state. Now, we know Vice President Kamala Harris is running for president, and she comes from the state of California. Now, we know that she wants to give $25,000 down payment assistance and made sure to say first generation. And we know first generation means that's an immigrant term because first-time home buyer is what people normally will say. Well, we know there was a bill passing through California to give migrants up to $150,000 to help them to purchase a home. And guess what ended up happening today, ladies and gentlemen? Let's look on the screen here. So that bill was called AB 1840. And as you can see here, it was 23 people voted yes, 11 voted no on AB 1840. That is that particular bill. Now, I want to go to the website for the California Senate so you can see exactly who these people are. And let's just take a quick look at this real quick so you'll know who's voted this in. All right, so we on the California State Senate website. And as you can see, Benjamin Allen, he's a Democrat. She's a Republican. Marie Alvarado Gill. I just want you to see who's on this California Senate. Just want you to just go down, just kind of look here. Now, from my research, all the Republicans voted no. Stephen Bradford is the only black person that's there, and he voted yes for the migrants. See, that's what I'm talking about, right? Our representation should have been voting no with the Republicans, but no, not Stephen Bradford. He's voting for the migrants. So there you go. And if you don't believe me, you say, well, did he really vote? Oh, yes, he did. Let's pull that back up. See Bradford right there? Yes. I want to let you know who voted. Let's go back down here just so you can see who's actually there. You got this other woman here coming up. I don't know if she's Afro-Latina or she married a Latino person. I just want you to see everybody that's there. No black folks, Asians, mostly Hispanic, white, another Vietnamese lady right there. I just want you to see who's there. Now you have this California Reparations Commission bill. How confident do you feel this group of people is going to vote for black Americans to get reparations in the form of cash payments? It's not even no black people here. Lola Smallwood Cuevas. Now let's look at how she voted. Let's get back to that. Pull it back up. And as you can see, Miss Smallwood Cuevas voted yes for the migrants. Just want you to see that. This woman right here. Okay. See, this is your black representation here. So I did count, like all the Republicans voted no, just so you can know, and just want you to see who was on the California Senate as of today. Now, this is the policy of the Democrat Party. This is the policy of the Democrat Party completely. This is who they're prioritizing. And at this stage in the game, Black America, you can run around here playing this symbolism game if you want to. You can run around here talking about the first this, the first that. That lady, Vice President Kamala Harris, is not a black American woman. I can't even say she's a proper representation of a Jamaican woman. I can't even say that. She has been raised to be East Indian. Her name is East Indian. She went to India constantly. All she kept talking about in her speech at the DNC was her mama, her mama, her mama. She mentioned her dad briefly, but it was all her mama. And in India, she would be at a higher caste because of her skin tone. Now, her sister, Maya, she would be a lower caste in India because of her skin tone. You understand? Oh, they have a lot of self-hating colorism in India. For real, for real. But they real quiet about the crap that goes on in their society. Now, black people, you better make a decision. You better make a decision real quick. Because, see, black folks in California, we've said this before. I'll say it again. Black people are done in California, bro. It's a wrap. Listen, I love y'all brothers and sisters in California. I know y'all trying to hold on for dear life, but y'all have way too much against y'all. Y'all have all these different groups against y'all. The state government is prioritizing migrants. Y'all been renting for years. Y'all have been generational renters, and they're not going to help you, but they're going to help people that just came over. But see, this is what happens when Democrats get a super majority. Do you see? So now, Black America, you better make a decision, and you better make a decision real quick in this election. Let me tell you something. You keep playing these little games that you're playing, and want to side with the Democrats and all of that. I'm telling you, you put them in power, and this time around, you're done. You're done. And I tell you, you put them in power this time, by 2028, I can officially tell you, by the time Kamala's done, the black vote will be neutralized. I will promise you that. The black vote will be neutralized because she's going to make sure that all those people that came in and having a legal status right now, they're going to have a legal status by the time she get out of office. She's going to make all of them legalized. She's going to make sure all of them can be here, can vote, can get anything they want to get. And once she do that, because there's already more of them here already than Black America anyway. Black folk, you go ahead. Do, because, a lot of times about y'all as black people, what I've learned, y'all hard-headed. Y'all stubborn as a mule, stubborn. And you don't get it until you get into the thick of a problem. That's when you start getting it. Outside of that, you don't get it at all. You don't. But go ahead and go vote for her just because, because we have some, I can't even listen to some of these, some, not all. There's a lot of black women that's not on that tip. But some of these women that run around here talking about, I'm just going to vote for her because she's a black woman. Y'all don't want to give her a chance because she's a black woman. That woman don't look like you. She wasn't raised like you. The average black American woman wasn't going back and forth to India. The average black American woman had a black mama that raised them in a black community. Let's call that what it is. She was not raised, she's not culturally black. I don't care what her pappy is, she's not culturally black. She was raised to be an East Indian woman. That's how she was raised. But y'all think y'all can get a win with her being there? I'm telling you, you go ahead and put it in there, and the black vote will be done. Now, Trump, I know he's not about to do that with him, but you care more about symbolism than your own survival. But I'm just going to tell you, and even I would say, they got a lot of people listen. Those of you in California that could be listening right now, you may not even be a black person. I'm telling you too, y'all better get that Democrat supermajority out of there. Because now, even the white people in California are complaining. There's a lot of white people that's mad right now about that what happened. Now, what's going to happen, that's going to go to Gavin Newsom. And all he got to do is sign it, and it's done. He signed the last one. They gave migrants health care in January. He signed that. What would stop him to sign this? These Democrats don't care about y'all. They don't. The American people is not a priority for the Democrat Party. And for sure, black people is not a priority. That's for sure. But some black folks just holding on for dear life for this party. And they don't see this party is done with them. If they get in office, let me tell you something. You put the Democrats in office this time around, you already told them, we really done. Listen, think about it. The Democrats not even trying to reach out to you. They're not even trying to say any kind of agenda for black people. They're not mentioning no issues that black people talk about police reform and racism and da. They ain't talking about none of that. Have you noticed? Because to the Democrats, you're becoming politically irrelevant. But they know you're gonna vote for them anyway, so they know they got to prioritize the migrants. That's what they're gonna prioritize. They're gonna paper them up. They're gonna use the laws that our ancestors fought and died for to make sure they're good. They're gonna give them citizenship. And when they give them citizenship, they're gonna say, "Hey, we give this to you, but you got to vote for Democrat. In order to do this, you better vote Democrat." And like I said, y'all, the black community in America, you would be politically irrelevant and be done. Dr. Claude Anderson told y'all, he told you that if you were struggling to get something when you was the number 2 group in America, what will happen when you become 3 or 4? You're already at 3 now. You had 3 now, and look at what's happening to you. You haven't slipped to 4 yet. And the bad part about that, Asians are at number 4, and they still get more than you. So technically, you below Asians. They get more. They got a whole anti-Asian hate crime bill. So even though Asians are about 19 million in this country, they got more than you, and you're 47 million. But vote blue no matter who, right? Vote blue no matter who. Oh, I want to put her in, and you're going to put her in to your own demise. But like I said, you don't learn your lesson. You never learn until it happened to you. And like I said, I'm here for it. If y'all vote her in, that's cool. Go ahead. Do it. My mind is ready for whoever's in office, whether it's Kamala or Trump. Either way, my mind is ready for both of them. But I tell you this much, put her in office. Like I said, I'm not going to say a word negative about her. I promise you, I'm not going to talk about her. I'm going to be talking about y'all. When y'all crying about migrants, when y'all crying they getting this over you, when you crying about jobs, when you you losing your homes and all these different things, and migrants is going in your place. And the only thing I'm going to say is that's what you voted for. That's what you wanted. You had a chance to stop this mess a few years ago, and you chose not to because you wanted symbolism instead of wanting substance and the survival of Black American people. That's what it was for you. It was. So now you got your sister girl. You got your ski wee, right? You got her. Now deal with it. That's how it's going to be for me. That's it. Because at the end of the day, I want to live my life. And like I said, I don't know what my position is going to be by that time. I don't even know. Right. But y'all better think. Y'all better think. Y'all better think, because if you go out there and you put the Democrats back in office, whatever happened to Black America,